Hello, golf enthusiasts. Today we're at the Vintage Golf Collection in Hebron, Ohio at Pro Golf Outlet. I'm going to do a quick walkthrough, look at some of the items they have here. Some old vintage Burton head covers. Haven't seen those in years and years. A very nice vintage bag display with lots of vintage and collectible items. Very nice. And back against the wall, there's some shadow boxes. There's some Burke punch irons back there, originals from manufactured in Newark, Ohio, matter of fact. Some really good stuff. I understand this is just a fraction of what's available. Today we're going to do a quick walkthrough and look at some of the vintage putters and do some comparisons on some of the more famous putters out throughout the history and how they've evolved into newer models. Just a quick look at the vintage putter rack. There's actually probably enough vintage putters around here to fill up 5 of these racks, but these are some of the nicer ones. There's some more out front that are pretty nice as well. Back here on the table we have, starting with the Wilson 8802, one of the most famous putters ever manufactured. Won more major tournaments than any putter in history. And right next to it I have a Tommy Armour Iron Mastered IMG McGregor that's absolutely gorgeous. Modeled in the same vein as the 8802 Wilson, very similar. The bottoms are very similar. The Wilson has a little bit more of a rounded edge on the very bottom, but that leads us over into the Jack Nicklaus McGregor Muirfield edition. Again, another very similar model. This was the most popular blade back in the day. A lot of professionals preferred this style of putter. Here's a little bit more of a modern version we sell here at the shop. It's a heavy putter. Basically, it's modeled just after the Wilson 8802. It's got a lot more weight to it. We counterbalance the other end to kind of keep it from being too heavy. Moving into a Ping Answer Scottsdale model. This is a very popular putter that everybody in history's copied. And next to it is a Scotty Cameron. You can see how the modeling, the design is very similar. This particular Scotty Cameron happens to be my own, and a buddy of mine broke the hosel several years ago by putting his heavy golf bag on top of my putter. It was in my trunk. I was giving him a ride to the league, and I had to find a way to fix it. I loved it so much, I'm never giving it up. So found a fat shaft to slip down over the sleeve. Works great. Then a more modern version, the Bosary heavy putter. Really nice. Modeled just looks identical to the Scottsdale and the Newport. They're just so similar. We've got them in stainless, black, metal, and I like a galvanized look. They're beautiful. We got them in left-handed as well. Moving on to the Ping Zing, very popular putter. This one's kind of hard to see. It's kind of dark in here. Sorry about that. But this model of putter has been copied over and over again throughout history. Ping's made some beautiful putters, again with the Answer Scottsdale over there that we just talked about. That's one of the most copied putters in history, really. The one next to it is a Peerless Model. This was designed by Russ Jossi, who used to be Bob Toski's designer. He started a company called Mercedes Golf in the early 2000s after Toski shut down. He was a heck of a designer. He designed for Prince Golf, which is over in Europe, and I have several designs of his putters. We really like them. They're modeled after some of the more popular designs, but they're in really good looking metals and finishes. We really like them. Next to it again, a heavy putter. This one's a little bit more robust. It's definitely heavy. It's definitely got a lot more weight than the original Ping Zing, but this is kind of how the tradition has gone. It's, you know, we still make blade putters based on the old putters of yesteryear, and they work great. So I hope you liked the video. We're going to put a link to the store location. We'll give you a link to our eBay store. We can purchase our putters and vintage equipment. And if you have any questions, email us. We've got a ton of stuff we'd like to sell. We love to talk about vintage golf, and hope you have a great day. Thank you.